In really simple terms, values are things, and I don't mean things as in objects, just like ideas or stuff that we can relate to. They could be processes, people, etc. But they're things that we strive for, that we desire, and that we seek to protect. And they're the things that we kind of designate as being good. And a simple way perhaps to think about your values, if you want to reflect on this, is by asking the question, what truly matters? And there are many possible answers to the sort of like process of questioning what truly matters. I think some of them they end up being quite universal, at least from the vantage point of like a modern human being. But others can be deeply personal, and they might differ from those around you. And that itself can actually be quite confronting. But from my perspective, Anna, what really matters here is kind of like the self-reflective process of questioning what truly matters, which affords almost like the opportunity of being really honest with yourself in your attempt to live a life in alignment to the answers that you surface. And in sort of like an Aristotelian way, in the way that Aristotle might have talked about the cultivation of character, the cultivation of virtue, it's an important part of that character development. And hopefully, and it's not always the case for lots of different reasons, but hopefully that's something many of us have the opportunity to do in life. So that's kind of values. A simple way of thinking about values are like what truly matters. Problematically, again, ethics, like value theory, can be described in different ways. And sometimes, for instance, philosophers will talk about ethics and morals interchangeably. Other times, they will draw quite a clear distinction between the two. So that's additionally confusing. But today, I'll suggest that ethics is the deliberative process that you execute in a given situation to align your decisions, actions, and the likely consequences to what you believe is most good and most right. So ethics is like sort of processual in nature. And the process of doing ethics is like absolutely informed, like the concrete slab of your house, the building process of building the house is the ethics. The concrete slab and the work that you do underneath the concrete slab is what you believe truly matters. So values inform and relate to ethics, and the process of doing ethics comes back, ideally, if it's working well, and informs our values. So it's kind of like a dynamic relationship.